Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table. Where we chop it local and globally, Vince vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little. Get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everyone? What's going on? Let me just turn on my... Hold on, y'all. Okay. Oh, let me get my phone. Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn on the phone lines. Ooh, child. Oh, dang, I gotta log in. Oh, shoot. Let's see. I could have sworn I pressed stay logged in on the phone lines. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, it worked. Okay, let me call on in. For those of y'all, I'm gonna drop the link for the StreamYard. I'm gonna drop the link for the StreamYard, and I'm also, let's see, what's his phone number? 712-770-4965. And I'm also turning on the phone line, the conference line, for the peoples who... Hold on, let me... You are trying to dial has changed. The new number is 719. Hold on. 9081985. Hold on. Trying to dial has changed. The new number is 717908195. Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign. Hold on, let me see if this access code works. Make sure you guys come on in, like and share the video. Okay, let me try this new number. I think it's giving me a new number to call, so let me try this new number for the access line. Okay, 1985.
This service is provided in high definition by freeconferencecallhd.com. Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign.
Okay, let's try it. We haven't used the phone lines in a minute.
Access code accepted.
Okay, let's see.
Please enter. Your input is invalid. Please enter.
Okay, now let me see. Okay, now I gotta put the new number up here for y'all. Doggone it. Okay. All right, so let me change this number right here. Okay, can we edit? Okay, dang, I gotta delete that. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, now I gotta open up the YouTube. Go to that video. I'm going to delete this phone number that I have in here because it gave me a new phone number. That I have in here. Lord, I am so ready to get started on this review. Okay, remove. Okay, so now okay. 717 908 717-908 where'd it go? 717-908-1985. 717-908-1985. Okay. All right. And then 904-4815. Okay, I think this is right. If somebody wants to try to call me to make sure it works, that'll be great. But let me try it again just to make sure. Okay, let me put this number in. All right, 7. Why did I do that? Are you serious? Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. 717-985. 904-4815. Okay, that's the right number. I'm pretty sure. Okay, 717-908-19. Okay, let me call it 908-1985. And then the access code is 904-4815.
By freeconferencecallhd.com. Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign. Friends. Please.
Okay.
Your in.
Okay. All right. So we are connected to the phone lines. We are connected to the phone line. Let me get a sip real quick. We are connected to the phone lines, but I'm also going to drop the StreamYard link. If anybody wants to join on the StreamYard as well. And hey, everybody on Facebook. What's up, Facebook? Oh, I got a lot of friend requests. I got a lot of friend requests, but I don't know some of these peoples. I don't know some of these peoples. You know how you get all these friend requests and you be like, who sent you? We ain't got no mutual friends or nothing like that. But anywho. All right, so let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. Now, this episode of Power Book 2 Ghost Season 2, Episode 4 was titled Get in These Hands, and it was off the chain. I mean, it was so many twists and turns, so many shocking moments in this episode. I was like, what? what had happened? Like, come on, 50 Cent. 50 Cent, his mind is so creative. I think this man could just all the spinoffs of Power, book one. I think he could probably come up with about 10 of them joints. And I'm looking forward to the one that he has, that Tommy is like the main character. And the next one, Tommy's Story. I'm looking forward to that one. I think it come out in January, I want to say, but I'm not sure. But I'm looking forward to watching that one. So we got Power 1, we got Power 2 Ghost, we got Power 3 Kanan, we got Power 4 Tommy. I don't know what's gonna come after that, but for right now, I gotta keep my eye on this conference call. Make sure I don't miss anybody coming in. But so I was talking to somebody on the phone earlier today because they called me yesterday and they was like, "Did you watch Power? Did you catch up with the are you caught up with the last episode 4?" And I was like, "No, let me watch it, let me get caught up." And I'm telling you, I stayed up last night watching it, after working late and everything, and I watched it and I was like, "Oh my God," my mind was just like, wow, so many unexpected storylines. But I guess to start off with, I want to say Professor Carrie. I don't know what the heck Professor Carrie Milgram, is that her last name? Milgram. Her real name is Carrie Ad. I don't know. I hope ain't nobody out there supporting me named Carrie Ad, because I'm like, that name just her name is Carrie. Okay, so Professor Carrie, I don't know what the hell she thought she was doing last night. There is no way. That storyline, I was like, I wasn't really feeling that storyline, because after everything that's been going on, all the campus murders, I said, oh, well, it was just like 2. But the campus murders of the GTG dude in the pool, and then Professor Reynolds, and then you get a text from Zeke telling you, you get a text message from Zeke telling you to meet him late at night in the woods, in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where the heck Carrie was, but I know it was woodsy over there and it was dark. And she met him, well, supposedly was going to meet him in the middle of the night. Like, girl, what is you doing? Shouldn't you be scared? Stay in the car. I was like, why is you getting out your truck? Stay in your car, girl. Where's your She ain't had no weapon. She ain't got no mace. She ain't got no taser. She ain't got no pistol. She ain't got nothing. I was like, where is your weapon, girl? Ain't no way I would have got out the car. But anyway, Monet surprised her, bust her window out with her gun. I thought for sure Monet was going to bust her upside her head with that gun, because, Monet, she ain't no punk. Monet be trying. She be trying to keep her gangster tucked down, but people just be bringing it out, and we ain't seen nothing yet when it comes to Monet. But she busted her window out, and then threatened her, told her, that basically the next time I see you, I'm just not gonna be busting out your window. I'm gonna blow her brains out. She'd be lucky if she get a one hit to the dome, and then but knowing Monet, she probably had somebody else do something to that girl. But she told her, she was like, man, I told you a long time ago, quit messing with my nephew. I warned you, quit messing with my nephew. Now you got him involved in all this kind of shit. My nephew is basically out here wanted for murder, and they pinning this murder on him. He ain't had nothing to do with this murder. So she assigns Monet to find out who the killer is. I don't know if she's going to be able to do that, if she's going to be able to find Reynolds' killer or not. I'm like, Monet, Carrie, she is a professor. She seems pretty smart. She's intelligent and everything. But is that a smart move, assigning Carrie to find out who the murderer is? I don't know. I don't know about that move right there. But, as far as the Detective Whitman, Why does he have it in so bad for Professor Milgram? I mean, did he propose to her? Did he knock her up and she aborted his baby? Did she cheat on him? I know that he was insinuating to Zeke that she was, what do you want to call, loose around the way girl, something like that. We do know she's a side chick, that's for sure. She don't mind being a side chick. She don't mind sleeping with her students. She don't mind sleeping with her co-workers. She don't mind sleeping with married men, because let's not forget, she also was messing around with the detective McClain. Well, not detective, but the attorney McClain. So I'm not shading her or nothing like that. I'm not trying to, dog her, drag her, nothing like that. She's a woman, she's grown, she's single, she can do whatever the hell she wants. As far as messing with co-workers, though, that's a no-no. I learned that lesson a long time ago when I was very, very young. Do not shit where you eat. Don't mess with your co-workers. Don't mess with your neighbors, whether they in an apartment building or live on the same street in a different house. You want to try to keep your give a lot of space between the person that messing around with. But anywho, again, I don't know why Monet thinks that she's going to be able to find out who the murderer is. But anyway, she seems to have put Lauren on the job. Basically, Lauren was found with some drugs in her room. Was that a setup? Most likely that was a setup to get Lauren to talk, to get Lauren to tell who is the one dealing the drugs and whatnot. I don't think Lauren knows, though. I mean, I really don't think Lauren knows, especially with the system that Tariq and Braden have going on now, where the kids or the students, they just come up to that wall, wherever that building is, and they use a scanner on their phone to put their money in there. Then they use a scanner on the phone to get the drugs out. So I really don't think she's going to find out, what's going on now. Now she could try to she could try to get it out of Tyreek. We saw they slept together. Finally, like, this girl has been going after him for a whole season, right? So finally they slept together. But y'all need to tell me how y'all feel about that, because I don't know. Somebody I was talking to earlier was like, no, they don't think nothing's up with her. They don't think that she's shady. They don't think that she's, a snake or anything. But ever since season 1, I've been feeling some type of way about Lauren. And y'all, if y'all think that she's really genuinely interested in Tariq, let me know, because I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Matter of fact, I really wish he would get with Diana, but her mama got her, man. She got, what do you call that? The chastity belt. That's what you call it, a chastity belt. Something they used to use in the olden days, a chastity belt. They would chain this thing like these metal draws with a chain and lock on. They would chain it around the girls or the young females so that they would have sex. But yeah, she got a whole invisible chastity belt around her daughter. But do y'all think Tariq is what Monet says? Like, in a lot of different storylines, Tariq does seem like he really only looks after himself. And Diana, she was also told that from Tariq's Connect, the one that helps him, get rid of the pills and everything. The gay girl who Braden busted it. Well, he didn't bust up on, but he did interrupt them last time. They was getting it on, her and her girlfriend and everything. But she did tell Diana that you need to look after yourself, because Tariq is just, he just looks after himself, because I don't know. It does seem like that way. But again, Tariq is all about family. He's all about family first, everybody second, third, fourth down the line. And that's another reason why I don't think him and Lauren is going to work out, because She's seen so much into him, way more than he is into her. Like they slept together. And then this episode, when they were in class together, did you see how when they were holding hands in class, did y'all see how Tariq was looking at her hand? Like he was looking at her hand. They was holding hands in class and she was talking, giving her a response to some questions in class. And Tariq was looking down at their hands, together. And it was like he was looking like, damn, I gave this girl some and now she in love. Like I got this girl sprung already. We slept together one time. Now we walking down the halls hand in hand like we a whole couple. Like, I don't know. I just got a feeling he wasn't really feeling that little that moment of expression there that she was showing. And then they were in the classroom, like the college, not college, but the university campus classroom. And she was holding his hands. And come on now, most guys who sleep with a girl for the first time, they ain't about to turn around and be holding her hands and skipping down the hallways, especially not around like they boys and everything, because they still want to make it seem like, yeah, I got this girl, but it is what it is, stuff like that. And I don't think he's feeling her. I just don't see it. Now, as far as Diana, yeah, I think those two possibly should give it a try. But again, with Monet having that chastity belt around Diana, I don't know if she'll give her a chance at anything, like relationship wise, moving up in the family business. She don't want that girl to go to school. Like, how you not want your daughter to go to school? Now I can see the boys out there in the street, out there hustling, out there slanging, out there killing, but she won't even let her daughter go to school to get a higher education, all because she thinks the only reason that she wants to go to school is to be close to Tariq. Like they got to be in school together in order to knock the boots. Nope. But anyway, what do y'all think about Diana, what she did with the money? How she got that money out of her mother's safe at the bar and gave it to McClain so that he could use that, to pay for her father's defense representation. How do y'all feel about that? Now, when she first took the money, I didn't realize she had taken the money. I don't know why, but somehow because of the shadiness that Monet's other son is doing, Kane, like working with people behind his mother back, not being honest, setting their drugs up to get stepped on. He took the drugs from a re-up and he put sugar in it and then mixed the drugs up, and his family basically, their reputation is on the line. So he's doing all this and to his own family. And then that's why I thought maybe he took the money. Maybe he took the money because remember when Brayden gave him that bag and Brayden was like, man, make sure you bring me the money back. Make sure, da. And I don't know. I was thinking, okay, please don't screw Brayden. You already screwing everybody else, including your family. Please don't screw Brayden. Brayden is still a little wet behind the ears. He didn't think he didn't turn gangsta overnight. But anyway, Kane got the money the way he was supposed to, gave it to Brayden, and the money that came up missing from the safe that Monet was going to use to pay for her nephew Zeke's defense, which we gonna get to that nephew part in a minute. But so it turned out to be Diana. Now the man that suffered the fate of Monet, I felt so bad. At first, she cut the man's ear off. You saw the man's ear laying down on the ground next to him. I was like, he didn't do it, Monet. He didn't do it. Believe him. But you know how it is when you a kingpin, queen pin, whatever. When your reputation is on the line, you have to make sure your voice speaks values. So whether he did it or not, which she didn't have proof that he did it. He was a contractor at her house. He was working on her house and working at the bar, but she didn't have proof that he did it, but still she got to put a message out there like, okay, this will happen when people steal money from me. I'm going to cut off their ear, cut off their toes, cut off their hand, put a bullet in their head. And I felt really bad for that man because he didn't have nothing to do with that. And Diana, I don't even know if she knows yet what her mother did to that man. I think that might come out later. That might come out later, and that might make a difference how Diana feels about her mother, because Diana is already one step from trying to do her own thing. And so is Drew. They done both came up with the idea that we want to do our own thing. We want to be more independent. We want to make our own decisions. Diana want to go to school. She want to be an accountant. She want to help, monitor and help Zeke manage his money. If he goes pro, if he can get all this other mess off his back, the murder investigation and everything, and how they done pinned the murder on him. But they want to do their own thing. They want to do their own thing. And I think if Monet does not start listening to her other children, she might lose them. Not lose them like forever, but they gonna venture out and try to do their own thing. They really is. And then especially if Tejada, if Lorenzo gets out of prison, like with that new information, the new leads that Saxon them got from Jenny, from the defense attorney, the prosecutors, about the attorney who got caught stealing money, drugs, from the drug locker and everything, the evidence locker. So now with the money that Diana stole from her mom, she done gave it to McClain to help, represent her father. So maybe, just maybe, he will be coming home, because I've been thinking the entire time since this show has started that he will come home. He's not going to be in that jail for life. Not this show. I don't think he is. I think he's going to soon come home. And when he does come home, I think that he's going to give his daughter more opportunities. She is a daddy girl. She is a daddy's girl. So I think he's going to give her more opportunities, because I think he can see what she can do. She's a strong young girl. She's very smart. She has some skills. I think she's going to be a beast. I think that girl is going to be a beast, and not just in the books, not just in the county. Monet needs to just give her a chance. I mean, she's up there teaching a girl how to disarm a gun and put a gun back together and everything. But I think she can be good at defending the family, but also at, helping to keep their finances, maybe helping them hide money. You know what I mean? Like, pull money, in different businesses and all that kind of things, But anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about what she did, and the result of that, which was the man who was murdered. That again I was like, let me get a drink. But anywho, let me know what y'all think about everything that we already talked about so far. And if you want to chime in, you can click the link in the chat right here if you want to jump on the StreamYard, or you can dial this phone number right here. You can dial this phone number right here, not the 712 number. That is the wrong number. I accidentally put that number in, and I can't see it. I can't see it on my hold on, let me see. I can see it on the StreamYard, but I can't see it on YouTube, so I can't delete it. So the 712 number is not the right number. If you want to dial in and give me your opinion on anything regarding the show, dial the 717 number and then put in the access code when you call in. But anyway, and again, shout out to those watching on Facebook. So let's see, where we gonna go next? Now, what do y'all think about Tejada? Lorenzo, he refused to allow Monet to mortgage their house for Zeke. And I didn't think nothing of it. When he said, I mean, okay, so I get where he was going. When he basically told her, you're not about to mortgage my house. He didn't even ask why she ain't used the money. Like, he didn't throw that in to the end. He was like, why didn't you use the money that's at the bar? He didn't even ask that to the very end of their conversation. I don't know why, but I think he should have came out first with that. Like, why is you trying to mortgage our house when you got all that money stashed away at the bar? But he was real cold telling her, no, we ain't mortgaging the house. And that's her. She was like, that's my nephew. And he said, that's the thing. If it was our kids, if it was the kids we have together and they were in trouble, yeah, you could mortgage the house, but that ain't my son. He basically put his foot down. That is not my son. Now, the twist, the turn that we didn't expect. At that time, I was just thinking, oh, yeah, that ain't his son. I get it. But damn, why you got to be so cold? That is her nephew. She's raising him. She's protecting him. She's keeping him off the street. The boy is very talented on the court. He's about to go pro if he has the chance, with all this murder stuff going on. He can go pro. And you don't want to help that is like your, what do you call step nephew? Is that what you call it? Nephew-in-law? Nephew? I don't know. But yeah, he was real cold about it. But then this Mecca, I was like, why does Mecca keep pressing her? And then come to find out, they had some type of relationship in the past. And when Monet and I already knew Monet was gonna go to Mecca for the money. I knew that was coming. And I knew he was gonna give it to her because hell, he got jets and planes and the plane, the plane hangar, all those expensive cars, the penthouse suite, a rooftop suite or whatever he got going on there. He got plenty of money. All them drugs in the plane that Kane is helping him distribute or get rid of. So he got plenty of money. But dang, I was like, that's their son? Oh my God. I was like, that's their son? That's their child? When he said, whew, y'all let me know how you feel about that because somebody hit me up because they was like, no, when he was talking about their child, how you know he was talking about Zeke? How do you know he wasn't talking about Kane? I was like, no. He's talking about Zeke. Zeke is him and Monet's child. And I want to know, let's see, he's in college, right? But is he a sophomore? Is he a junior? I can't remember. Because I'm trying to figure out how old this boy is compared to the other kids. And when she might have had this child. And why does this child believe that she's his aunt? And why do the other kids believe that that's their cousin? And does Tejada know? Does Lorenzo know when he was very adamant about not letting her mortgage the house for Zeke's defense? Did he know? Is he in on this? I was like, what the hell? I don't know, y'all. That just struck me by so much surprise. I was totally blown away. I was like, did she give up her child to her sister or something? Did her sister die? What happened to her sister, y'all? The sister who's supposed to be the mama and left the son Zeke with Monet. I'm like, what the hell? I'm so confused. But anyway, I done missed a whole side chick season of Power 2 of Ghost. I don't know where I was. But anyway. As far as hold on, you guys, hold on. Real quick. Hold on. Monet's son, Drew. As far as Drew, how do y'all feel about his relationship with Everett? Okay. He hooked up with Everett again. I thought that thing was, especially after Everett made it very clear that he didn't want no relationship. He's a down low brother. He's just doing this, the pastime. But you can tell from this last episode, that he's now feeling Drew just as much as Drew was feeling him. But I was like, damn, I don't remember this many sex scenes in the last season. Do y'all? I do not remember this many sex scenes in the last season of this show. But when it comes to Drew, I really hope that this season he won't still have to keep his relationship a secret, because his family knows that he's gay. His family knows he's gay. But the dude that he was messing with, Everett, everybody don't know he's gay, and he didn't really want nobody to know. Because he was down low. He wasn't ready to take it public. This season, I don't know if he'll take it public or not. But the bigger issue with them was that Professor Carey and Professor Reynolds, when they were interviewing the kids, Everett had told them he had dropped Drew's name, as being maybe there, at the scene. He actually told them that they were jumped at the club that night. And at first, Everett, he was furious, to find out that Drew belongs to a family full of murderers and drug dealers. But will Everett keep his word of not speaking about Drew again to the professors or anyone of authority? I don't know. Y'all. We shall see. Now, as far as Drew. Drew, he had, hauled off. He had punched the reporter when the reporter was at the house, asking Zeke for questions. Zeke, he didn't, want to give the reporter interview. He didn't want to answer any questions, but because of Drew hitting that reporter, Zeke, he had to go up there and he had to do that interview. Otherwise, they was going to press charges on Drew. Now, it was like as if they need more police involved in their lives right now. So the family, they agreed to put him up there, for an interview, but they didn't expect him to be railroaded. But I can tell you what, had that been Tariq, Tariq would have handled that interview. Those questions was coming. He would have handled that interview. Zeke was not prepared. And the thing about it is, again, I think Monet dropped the ball right there, because your nephew's son is not street like that. He's not quick on his toes like that. Not saying the boy is dumb, but he's not from that life, you know what I mean? So he's not good at making excuses or making alibis, or he's never had to do any of those things, covering his butt for things. So I think they dropped the ball right there. What they should have done was not only prepare him for the questions that were promised to be asked, but they should have prepared him for the questions that might have came from out of left field. So yes, I think that Monet dropped the ball right there. And just left Zeke out. And he was so upset. Like, he's so angry with Monet right now. But what will happen when he finds out that's his mama? I don't know. But anyway, after going off and flipping out and walking off from the interview, the police was like, okay, turn yourself in. We really believe now that you didn't commit this murder. So then the Jemele Hill interview, it went bad. Kane and Braden. Braden didn't have no idea. Like, Braden he's just so, he just wants to be wanted, needed. He wants to prove something to somebody, and I guess that somebody is going to be Kane. Now, I'm like, he didn't even know that he was going to be used to set up his homeboy, to set up Tariq. He had no idea that he was going to be used to set up Tariq. Had he have known, I'm sure he would have, chose his actions differently, but it's too late for that now. He's so pressed to try to prove himself to, I don't know if he's trying to prove that he's a ride or die, that he's hard, that he's made for them streets and everything. Yeah, it's one thing to hustle and sell a little drugs, a little pills, but it's another thing to be out there carrying a strap and killing somebody. Like when he got that gun, when they did the jewelry heist, and he tried to pull that gun on the jewelry owners, the jewelry store dude. And it jammed. He was like, how you gonna give me a gun that jammed? Kane was like, I knew that you was gonna try to shoot somebody, and I don't need no bodies on you right now. He needs Brayden to be clean. He needs Brayden to be that white boy, like when he put all them drugs in his car. You the white boy, you with the nice car, you go to a good school. Your parents are influential in the community, so we need you to have, no record, nothing on your, because like he said, a cop would be more quicker to pull over a black man, especially if it's in a nice car. They don't care if you got, how do you get that nice car? Oh, you got a job, you got a good job. Get out the car anyway. Throw yourself on the ground. Throw yourself on the ground so I ain't got to do it for you. But yeah, so he basically, in the last thing that they did, digging up Ramirez's body, to take the blame off of Zeke, the Reynolds murder, to take that off of Zeke. Monet told them, you need to get the body. They went to, oh God, that was such I would have been just like Brayden, throwing up. I ran back home to my door, throwing up all in the bathroom. Oh, I know that's had to smell just horrible, pulling that body out the water. But anyway, they pulled the body out the water because they needed that body. They needed the police to find Ramirez's body, because Ramirez was killed before Reynolds was already killed. So they needed, before Jabari was killed. So, Whitman, though, he was very disappointed that what he thought was true was not true. He wanted to place that murder on him so bad. But anyway, Tariq, he did notice that Lauren had a new Rolex that most likely, obviously, evidently came from the jewelry heist. Everybody was hustling. I mean, Monet's children, but was Monet? Well, she wasn't quite hustling. She asked to mortgage the house, and then she asked Macon for the money. But all her kids was out there doing dirt to get the money. Monet, she wasn't getting her hands dirty to get the money. She had all her kids, even Drew, even her daughter was out there, getting money and stuff. But yeah, everybody was hustling to get that money. They made a lot of money off that jewelry, but in the end, I don't think they're going to need any of it, because again, they found Ramirez's body, which will take the heat off of her nephew's son. That's what I'm gonna call him, her nephew's son. I can't wait till the shit hits the fan with the nephew's son, and I need to find out like the backstory. I need them to play some throwback videos of when they was younger, or what happened, how this nephew's son came about. I really need to know. I really need to do that. But anyway, Kane came through in the clutch, retrieving Rodriguez's body to be found by the police. But in doing that, he also managed to slip the badge of the dead officer in Tariq's drawer. So, Tariq, will the badge be found? Will Tariq think that Brayden is trying to set him up? Now, as far as Brayden and Tariq's relationship, I do think that it's going to take a major shift, because of the fact that Brayden keeps trying to expand into the streets with the drugs. Tariq don't want to do that. And I think maybe if it was a different offer out there, he probably would change his mind. But being that it's Kane who's offering to help them expand in the streets, he don't want to mess with Kane on that level, because he know how Kane truly is. Nobody really knows what Kane and Tariq is doing behind, everyone. Monet doesn't even know that her son has that much involvement with Tariq. So for the meantime, in between time, they're not going to expand to the streets. But Brayden is really not comfortable with that. And then the fact that he is helping Tariq like all the time. He signed those fake LLC papers saying that he was president, when it ain't no company, it ain't no real company, he ain't no president of no LLC or nothing at all like that. And then it's like he's in his family, like he has such an influential family. He really shouldn't be doing nothing like that anyway, making those fake paperwork, leading back to an LLC and all this kind of stuff, leading back to some fake paychecks. that Tariq is going to be getting, as if he really has an LLC, for him to try to get his own apartment and, get his little sister out of CPS. I don't even know how that's going to work now because of his grandma. Ooh, his grandma. I didn't see this coming. Her being just a drunk off of her butt and having the little sister get taken away and everything. I didn't see that coming, but I do feel bad for the little sister. And then the grandma was like shaking her, trying to get her shaking, babysitting them at the stove when she was at the stove. Was she at the liquor store? It looked like a liquor store. That's what it looked like. A little one of those little corner stores, one of those corner liquor stores. But yeah, Tariq happened to get the footage from the bar or the liquor store or whatever it was. Saw his grandma shaking his sister, and so he's like, really, trying to tell her, you need rehab, you need help, grandma. But grandma don't see it that way. She's gonna, at least for now, she's talking about taking him to court. So I guess we're gonna have to wait to see how that's gonna turn out. But y'all, as far as what did we miss? I think we missed talking about something. Did we cover everything? I think we covered everything, y'all. I think we did cover everything. Lauren. Okay, Lauren. Now, the girl, Therese Connect, the gay girl or the lesbian girl, the one who was in the process or about to start having sex with her girlfriend or her lover or whoever it was. She, I guess, is going to end up helping Diana learn how to really hustle and make her own way. And that's another reason why I think when Tejada gets out, that he's going to take his daughter under his wing. I really do. As far as Brayden, I think Brayden, I didn't heard somebody say this before, and I agree. I think Brayden is going to end up being the next Tommy. I really do. And I think Tommy and Tariq is going to have like a love-hate relationship in the future, like his father Ghost and Tommy. I don't know why, but I feel that. I feel that way. So y'all let me know if y'all feel the same way about that. But as far as Mecca and Diana, I mean Mecca and Monet. If Tejada, if Lorenzo does get out of jail, out of prison, of course he's going to want to come home, right? Of course he's going to want to come home. I mean, they still having conjugal visits. She's still going up there every weekend. They having sex. They are married. They having sex, having conjugal visits and everything. But Mecca wants to get back with Monet. Monet is, pushing him off right now. Dude, I just need your money to help my nephew, get out of this shit. I just need, this money so I can pay this lawyer, McClain. But what do you think is going to happen because he's getting out of prison? With that evidence that McClain and Sachs has now on that attorney who had got fired for messing with the drugs and messing with the police evidence and the money and everything, they're going to get him out of jail. But what do you think is going to happen when he comes home? Do you think that he has any idea that Zeke is Mecca's? Or does he really think that Zeke is Monet's nephew? Like everybody else is under the impression that Zeke is her nephew. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. What do y'all think is going to happen when he come home from prison? Do you think that him and Mecca's going to bump heads? Like be fighting over the woman? They're going to be fighting over her? Let me know, y'all. Let me know. And for the people who come in after the show is over, feel free to put your comments in the comment section. Feel free to let me know how you feel about anything that we spoke about, or if we missed anything, make sure you let me know in a comment. Let me know what you thought about the different storylines. Please make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Please and thank you. What's up, Slide? I'm out of here now. But yes, I just did a review on Power, so I'm out of here now. Your girl's about to get off of here, jump in the shower, put on some TV, some Netflix or something, and relax because it's been a long day. I worked 8, 9, wait, 9, 10, 11. I worked 11 hours today, y'all. 11 hours. So, and then I took me a little nap. And then I jumped on here to do this TV show review. So, again, make sure you like and share the video, subscribe to the channel. If you come in late, make sure you rewind and let me know what you thought about this episode. This episode of Power was so good and so juicy. I'm looking forward to next Sunday to see what's going to happen next week. But on that note, everybody, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times. I do owe y'all some videos, including some Vlogmas Day. Oh, I'm so behind. I owe y'all Vlogmas Day 12 and Vlogmas Day 13. So I'm gonna make some videos tomorrow to catch up with that, and then I might as well do 14 too. But anyway, so look forward to those Vlogmas Day videos. I hope you guys are all enjoying the holidays and looking forward to Christmas and New Year's. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant as always. Bye.